Hey, good morning. Welcome to the channel. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry I didn't get a video in yesterday. As you guys know, we're working on getting this trade group ready. We have a bunch of new sponsors. Links down below. Pick the exchange of your choice if you're into trading. We're going to be getting this launched here very soon. It'll start at the latest by November 1st, but we're going to try to get it up and going before then. You can get an early start by joining the Discord group down below. There's a link to the Discord. You won't be able to get into the trading part, but you'll be able to get into the Discord and be ready for it when it opens. So the markets are going crazy. Dow Jones hit record high, S&P record high, NASDAQ record high. The problem is, are we going to be going into hyperinflation because of this and go much, much higher? Or is things going to turn around, get back to normal? Market, keep up with the economy. We are seeing all kinds of different stuff on CNBC. I'm going to show you that right now. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick look at this. Then we'll go into Bitcoin and see what I'm looking for in Bitcoin and the Dow Jones. S&P, NASDAQ we'll take a quick look at. But things are getting crazy in the market. So Dow Jones is up 185 points, S&P's up 2 points, NASDAQ's up 75. It says stocks touch record highs after round of strong earnings. Why wouldn't earnings be strong if it costs twice as much to buy the same thing as 2 to 3 years ago? Of course, it's going to look a lot bigger in money, but value-wise, it hasn't gone up. Just like stocks. Stocks are worth a lot more. It costs twice as much to buy a stock, but it was half price a year ago when money value was a lot less. If that makes sense to you, let me know in the comments below. But before we get into Bitcoin and the markets, make sure you guys take a second out, smash the thumbs up, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to join the Discord group to get into the new trading group. Let's get into it. Also, check out our sponsors down below. All right, so this is Bitcoin. This is the main trend line that Bitcoin needs to break up here, right? And that's going to be approximately $130,000 range. If we get above that and hold as support, this is the weekly chart. These are your extremely high bull market targets up here. So it's definitely a possibility if the markets continue up. But again, all that means is inflation is super high, in my opinion. The economy, like I said, is totally trashed right now. But the markets are just showing inflation. My opinion, you let me know yours. So here we are. Here is, let's go way back. So back here, we have the Great Depression crash, 1929. Right here we have this was the 2000 tech bubble. This is 2008 housing bubble. This that we are making right now is the everything bubble, right? So let's take a look here. We are above the trend line. Now this is the monthly. If we close this above and then open and close another monthly candle above this, we could be going to extremely high levels. Let's see what that would be. That would get you up to approximately, now this is the bullish case, right? Around 62 to 63,000 for the Dow. That's absolutely insane. I think people are gonna, let's say, I think normal people and middle class will be obliterated at this point. If this happens, it's gonna be all bad. So let's look at S&P. S&P already broke that line. If the Dow is gonna follow suit, then we got a long ways up to go in the Dow, like I showed you. Same thing on the NASDAQ here. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, here was our targets over here for the downside, right? Still could definitely do that. This is the 1 hour chart, but let's go into the 4 hour chart and I'll show you why. This is what I'm looking at before. Possibly a bear flag here. Where would that bear flag go to? The same thing we've been looking at, right? That would be somewhere in this area, the golden pocket zone. If we get rejected there and come down, then we go look at, I don't know why this is all reset. Oh, this was, let me see, this was supposed to be, yeah, well, let's take a look at this in the daily, right? So there it is. If that's the case, we get up, we hit that golden pocket zone, get rejected, then we're looking for approximately the 89,000 range. But if this ends up being a 1-2 of the top, We could go much lower for the wave 3. Let's just do a quick count of that and see what that might be. But remember, if the markets continue up, we'll probably break past that and go to new all-time highs. But again, you got to watch this main trend line, draw it in there. If you don't have it in there, it's on the weekly chart from all-time highs, right? We've tagged this 3 times. We've failed to break it 3 times up here in the last year. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But let's go back over to this. And don't forget, leave your comments below before I end this video. Leave your comments below for a chance to win $200 promo code for Prime XBT. You have to be signed up using my link to be able to use it, but we will be picking that on Friday unless we get 1,200 views in this video today. If we get that, then I'll give it away tomorrow. But anyways, let's take a look at this. So like I said, if we look at this as a 1-2, then we will be looking for our third wave to the downside. That is going to be like something like this. That was wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 would be somewhere around 79 as the 1.618. Maybe come back up to, you know, wave 4 between 93 and 98, and then continue down for another new low in the 60s, possibly 70s. Now, that's the bearish case. Bullish case is markets continue in a frenzy going up. Bitcoin breaks new all-time high, and then we look at what I showed you guys over here. Where was it? Right here. Major bull case scenario. We'll be keeping an eye on this. The good thing is there's a lot of trading to be going on in between that, and if you want to learn to do that, make sure you join the Discord. Be ready. Like I said, by November 1st, we will have the trading group going. It will be totally free for the month of November. And then once you guys see how well you do on it, if you want to continue, then it'll go for paid from there. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I will catch you in the next ones.